Buenas tardes amigos, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos a Cafecito con Masha, a la primera entrevista del mes. No habíamos tenido entrevistas desde junio, así que bueno, pues empezamos con mucha energía este mes, ya en el verano, con un clima más rico, muchas cosas buenas que vienen por delante. Y como siempre, muy contenta, muy emocionada porque el día de hoy tenemos una gran entrevista. Amigos, si no se han suscrito a mi canal, por favor no dejen de hacerlo en este momento para que no se pierdan todas las demás entrevistas y sobre todo el contenido increíble que estaré teniendo. Los Juegos Olímpicos de Tokio empiezan la próxima semana y estaré subiendo muchísimo contenido de Juegos Olímpicos, evidentemente, además de nuestro contenido de patinaje sobre hielo. Así que vienen cosas muy bonitas en el canal y también no dejen de seguirme en mis redes sociales. Bueno, pues para que estemos más en contacto, por ahí me pueden escribir por Instagram, contesto todos los mensajes. Así que bueno, pues ya saben, no dejen de seguirme. También quiero recordarles que si quieren que le pregunte a nuestro invitado alguna cosa en particular o quieran que lea algún comentario, estaré leyendo los primeros 5 comentarios o preguntas que hagan a través de los donativos del Superchat. Recuerden que gracias a esos increíbles donativos que tan amablemente hacen todos ustedes, este canal ha estado creciendo tanto. Y por último, quiero recomendarles que vayan a Golden Skate, esta página de internet de patinaje que tiene todas las noticias de patinaje sobre hielo y que además tiene un foro de discusión en el que podrán platicar con muchos fanáticos del patinaje y enterarse de todo lo mejor y lo último en el patinaje. Hello everyone, welcome to Cafecito con Masha. Today we have the first interview of July. I'm very excited because now we are in the summer, sorry, nice weather, so many amazing things. The Tokyo Olympics start next week, so I will be uploading amazing content from the Olympics and also our figure skating videos and interviews and everything. So please subscribe to my channel to see all this amazing content and also follow me on my social media. If you follow me on Instagram, you can write me there. I always answer all the the messages and everything, and also you can see the content I'm uploading there. And like I said, Tokyo Olympics next week, so we will have amazing things. And I want to remind you that if you want me to read a question or a comment at the end of the interview, I will be reading the first 5 comments or questions made through the super chat. Thank you to those amazing donations to this channel. This channel has been growing so much for this year and a half we've been here. So thank you guys, and remember super chat. And I want to remind you to go to Golden Skate, this amazing webpage where you can find all the figure skating news, and also the discussion forum is amazing. You will find so many people who loves figure skating talking there, so go there. So I don't want to keep you waiting. I want you to introduce the guest for today. He's an amazing skater from a beautiful country, one of my favorites. He's from Italy, and I think everybody loves him. So welcome, Daniel Grassl. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, and you?
I'm great, thank you. I'm so happy to have you here finally. I admire you so much.
Yeah, me too. I'm so happy.
Thank you so much for being here. So, to start this interview, we have so many people here joining us today live. So many people was so excited to have you here. Actually, let me tell you that some of my fans were writing me from months ago telling me to please interview you because they love you, they adore you. So that's amazing.
Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thanks so.
So, I want to start from the beginning. You know, the classic question. How did you get
Yeah.
into figure skating? Why did you start?
Yes. Before figure skating, I was like playing. I was doing many sports. I was playing tennis and also ice hockey. And
Wow.
after ice hockey, I saw a figure skating championship, like a competition.
Mhm.
And if I remember well, it was like the Grand Prix Merano because I'm from Merano. And when I asked my mom if I can start figure skating, and I was so happy when I went to the ice. Like when the first step that I did in, I was like, okay, I really like it. I want to go on this. I was doing 1 year with tennis and figure skating, skating. But then my mother said you have to decide, and I decided to continue with figure skating.
So what
Mhm.
what is that you liked so much about figure skating? Was it the jumps, the speed, the spins?
Oh, I really like jumping. It was always my passion when I went on the ice. I can remember also when I wasn't skating. Like when I was like 8, I went to Cortina because my father is from Cortina, and I was jumping. Like I was also falling, but I was so happy to be on the ice and jumping. And a thing that I also like really much is spinning. Like really to feel all the spin in my body. I can say like that.
Oh my god. You know, I'm a jump girl. Back in the days when I used to skate and compete, I just loved
Hmm?
jumping. You know, go really fast and then make these huge jumps. Spinning was not like my
Yes.
strong part, but oh my god, the feeling of the jumps, that's amazing. But something that I like really much about your skating is that you have this peculiar and unique style of choreography and performance. So that's all
Thank you.
you, or it's something that your coaches or choreographers taught you?
It's like Benoit. I started working with him when I was 14 years old, and he wanted to do a style that okay, the style of Daniel, and I we start to improve also this style because it's a style a little bit that it start to growing because I'm start to understand the skating is really important, and every year is always a little bit better, but this year is like the Olympic season, and me and my choreographer worked so much for the new programs, and I'm so happy about it because I will go again on the short program on a classical music
Yeah.
that before 16 nobody saw that I could skate on a classical music, and when I did it everybody was like started to believe for a classical one. So he always, when he started to do this one, he always tried to do new styles for me. Like last year, it was a little bit sassy program. We can say
Mm.
like this, the short program. And this year, I'm happy to go again on the classical one and to show that I'm really improving on skating.
Oh, you are. Totally, you are. I mean, I wanted to talk actually.
Thank
I'm sorry, my throat is a little bit sore. So I wanted to talk about the 2018-2019 season. I remember that that was a great season for you. I mean, you had so many achievements. First, well, you won a bronze medal in a junior Grand Prix. Then you won the gold in the Golden Bear of Zagreb. And then you became
yeah.
the first European to land a quad loop in an international competition. And that same season, you went to the Junior World Championships and won a bronze medal. So, what can you tell me about that season? I know you worked so hard, and it was great for you.
Yeah, thank you. It was a season that I really wanted to show like who I am and to really do new things because I always like to challenge myself. It was the first time that I put two quads on my free program and I did it. And it's a little bit funny because I always do my new things in Zagreb. Like I did my first double
Yes.
axel, my first quad loop, my first quad lats. Like it's funny to have everything there. It's like a city that I love. And but the best moment that I can really remember of this season was when I won the Italian championship. That yeah, I couldn't believe it because I wanted to skate my best, and also when the bronze medal at the Junior Worlds, I didn't skate my best free program, but I was really happy for the short program because I really tried to work there on the details, on the spins, and I'm happy that also now, yeah, in a few spins because I always like to have particular spins, like
Yes,
spins that nobody has,
I know.
and yeah, I like when the spins is called like, okay, this is the Grassl spin. I really love this
This
thing.
is amazing. Yeah, actually, that's why in the videos I'm playing your spins because they are so unique. They're you. I mean, it's like your signature move, and that's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, and actually, when I was reading your biography and all your achievements, I noticed about Zagreb. It's like your magical place.
Yes, I love to go there. I was also happy for the Europeans that they were there, but unfortunately they canceled it for the COVID.
Yeah.
But for sure, Zagreb is like the place that I love.
Yeah, I bet. So, last year you competed again at the Junior Worlds and won another bronze medal for your free skate. And after
Yes,
that, you were supposed to compete at the World Championships in Montreal, but of course, we know that those were canceled because of the pandemic. And then there was the lockdown everywhere. So, how was your 2020 in general? How was your preparation during that year? I know it was difficult, and Italy had
yeah,
so many people with COVID. I mean, the situation in Italy
yeah.
was hard, really hard. But how was the skating situation for you? I mean, how many months did you have to stay home? And how did you
Yeah.
prepare during the 2024, the next season?
Like when I went to Junior Worlds, I can remember that the pandemic started. They started there, and we were scared that we couldn't arrive there. So we start 1 week early for the Junior Worlds, and there wasn't so many conditions like for skating and like this. I can remember that I never did a full free program routine. This I was really scared about next week because I had the Junior Worlds for doing it, and so it was very hard for me. And when we stayed there another week after the
Wow.
Junior Worlds because we didn't know what to do. Like if we can go to Italy because then it was more difficult to go to Canada because with the pandemic in Italy it was really bad.
Yeah.
So we didn't know what to do, and at the end, our federation when they canceled the worlds, we took the first flight and we went to Italy.
Oh
And
my
really,
God.
they closed every airport in Italy. Then it was really lucky. Me and my college that was Alessia Tornaghi. She
Mhm.
was also there because we had to do the words. And we went to Italy and we were in lockdown. It was totally like a mess because we didn't know how to train on the ice and everything. So we started to do online sessions. We had like dance sessions, gym sessions. Very important. We did a lot of yoga that helped me for really when I went to the ice to have it more simple everything. And I was really happy when we come back on the ice because we were like 3 months in lockdown. And when I went back on the ice, I could jump again. That's what I was doing before. So I was really happy for that. And and our federation then did the Gran Premio Italia for doing for us competitions because there weren't ISU competitions, so it was really difficult this season how to organize it.
But that competition was the only competition you did before nationals, right?
Yes, like I
Oh,
did also, yeah, I did also Budapest,
oh yeah, that's right.
and yeah, I did Budapest and did the two Gran Premio. That were the only competition that I did before nationals.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy. Well, at least you had something. I was talking to
yeah.
some Canadian skaters, and Canada didn't have any competition
Oh,
before World Championships, not even the
yeah,
national. So you at least you were kind of lucky to say it
I,
somehow. Yeah.
because
So
federation for competing us because
yeah.
it's difficult to go on a world championship or also nationals before didn't do like a competition.
Yes, exactly. And then you went to the nationals and you won your third national title. So that's amazing. I mean, how did you feel getting your third title?
I was really happy because I wanted the title again to be 3 times national champion. And I was really happy about my programs because I was really determined. I was in the short program. I went like clean. I said, okay, you can do it. You go for it. And I think it was the best short program of this season because I really skated with the heart and with the determination.
I know.
And
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me. You keep going.
Yeah, like the free program, I had a few of insecurities. I don't know because after the 6 minutes it wasn't that well. So I had a little bit insecurities, but I'm happy how I fight it and that I got my third title again.
I want to ask you about this program we are watching. What's the
Yeah.
story of the choreography? I just love it. I love the change of, like the coat and everything. But
Yeah.
what's the story of this character in this program?
Yeah. Story is about Joker. It's like of the film of Joker that like in the film before he doesn't know that he's Joker. Like he started something is getting weird, and after he start to understand who he really is, and then I start to change my costume, and now the Joker really began. Like that's a little bit the kind of the story.
I love it. Let me tell you, I'm a choreographer and I just love to make these stories for my skaters. So when I saw
Yeah.
this program the first time, I was like, oh my God, I love this. I just love it. And your face and your acting, oh my God, it's wonderful. I love it.
Yes, it's always good and nice for the skater to have like a story between because you have also more fun when you skate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. I mean, not everyone in figure skating does like a story, but the people who does, I am sure they have more fun, and also you can like transmit to the audience that feeling and that story. So it's amazing. I just love it. So
Thank
after
you.
nationals, you tested positive for COVID. Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
scary. So how did you feel? I mean, how was it? I know that after you were in quarantine, well, off the ice for a month and a half, first because of the quarantine, but also because you had concerns about your health and your heart. What happened? How was that?
Um, I it was a really difficult period because my mother before got positive on the COVID, and then we didn't know how to go on because she had COVID and we didn't know like where I could go because there was really on Christmas and I should do Christmas alone, and my parents and also me, we didn't want to do it. And so my mother always got like the mask. She never went out of the room, but after 5 days I got also sick.
Ugh.
But I remember that one day I got really like I was really bad. I felt really bad. I had fever, like I couldn't move out of the bed. But there was only one day, and then I felt also sick. The other days it wasn't. I remember that only one day I felt really bad, and my mother and my father, fortunately, they never felt really bad. They always had this kind of sickness.
Hmm.
So when I went back on the ice, I had to do so many medical stuff, and also to organize it. It was really difficult because we in Italy we had also who is like in the elite sport
Hmm.
had to do more medical stuff than other athletes. So I had a dysfunction, I can say, of the heart,
Oh my God.
and when I know that, it was like it was really a bad period for me because I was really thought that I couldn't skate anymore because
Oh.
it was um, they told me that it was bad. And after we didn't know if it was something that I bought for it because my family have a little bit of heart problems.
Hmm.
So we didn't know if it was something that I was bought for it, but they didn't want to give me the medical license, like the
Yeah.
medical stuff.
Hmm.
And after I waited 2 weeks more, and fortunately, my heart went much better.
Oh,
It was
that,
again normal. With something about COVID, so I was really scared about that. After these days, I always bring two masks. I always disinfect my hand. Like before, I was also paid really attention, but when you don't feel it, you say like. It's like okay, but when you then experience it, you are like okay, now I always have to need mask. And After 2 weeks, I had the Gran Premio final,
Mm-hmm.
and I do it. Like my coach said, no, you don't need to do it. It's only 2 weeks. You can't be prepared. But I wanted to show to everybody that I can go on the ice also after COVID and showing that I can do a performance. I really, how I can say, I really did too much for myself. Like I'm a challenging person. Like that's also, that can be a problem, but also a good things of me.
Yeah, of
So,
course I get it.
yeah, so after 2 weeks, I did the Grand Premio. It was a normal competition. I didn't skate my best, but it was good after 2 weeks to be ready for getting again for the Worlds Championship.
That's so
Yeah,
scary. And how did you feel regarding, like the physical condition? Did you feel more tired doing your programs?
really difficult to get again the programs back, and and I worked really hard for it. But also when I went at Worlds that I had 1 month and a half too after COVID, I felt that I wasn't in my best shape.
Yes, of course. That's logical. Oh my God, that's a scary time. Now you will
Yeah.
have, more protection and take care more. Do you have your vaccine already or not?
Yes, yes, I vaccinated. I need
Good.
only one dose because I, I did COVID, so I need only one
Oh, okay, good.
dose.
Well, but
Yes.
that's great. That's great news.
Uh, yeah, I was so
Hey.
happy when I got vaccinated because we in Italy we had still the rule
Mm,
of 40, the 40 years old could only vaccinate, but I was from the police, so I could vaccinate, and it was
nice.
really important for the athletes because they travel a lot. And yes,
Nice. Oh, actually, I want to say something about the police. Many people, many figure skating fans don't know that in Italy, usually the athletes in general go to the police or to the military or something like that. Can you explain really fast why you are in the police so the audience can know?
yes, when you start to do results, the police start to like see you and search you, and you are getting in their club. Like you're not anymore a club like of Italy, like IGA,
Mm,
because I'm in Cangus Academy, but I'm in the Fiammeoro. Like I skate for them. You show like them the how the police is like, because we have many athletes there that are going to Olympics also, and we have many kinds of things. Like we have the state police, then we have also the police of the jail and everything. That we have like these groups, these kind of groups that are searching for you when you're doing results, and you are bringing results to them.
that's
It's like I
amazing.
really
I think that's a
yes.
great thing in Italy. It's like you have a different support, but also you are helping your country, so that's great.
And then you have also a job that is also nice. Like when you start maybe to when you quit figure skating, you
Mm,
can continue with the. That's also
yeah, it's
nice.
like a different career.
Yes.
That's amazing. So after COVID and after everything, you went to the World Championships in Stockholm and you placed 12th. So I want to ask you, how did you feel that experience? It's competing in a totally different atmosphere that you are
Yeah.
used to because there was no audience. You were in the bubble. You were literally just from the hotel to the ice rink and it was in the same place. So, how did you feel to compete under these circumstances?
It was really strange because getting to the world, like you're really excited about it, and going there without like the atmosphere of the audience that really gave you the power. I was a little bit sad for that, but it was also a really great experience that helped me a lot, because in the short program I was in the last group, and I competed after Yuzuru Hanyu, and
Wow.
yeah, I was really nervous about it, but I'm happy that I fight it for it, because how I said before, I wasn't in my best shape for the Worlds, and that was also the Olympic spot.
Yeah.
And Italy, like we wanted to have two spots for the next Olympic Games, and I was so happy that we did it.
Hi, how is skating after Yusuru?
Um, it was really pressuring me because after skating Yuzuru, because I saw him always like on the TV winning his Olympics
Yeah,
and going after him, it was a really nice experience that helped me a lot. And I was a bit nervous, but I was also happy that I competed after him.
that's amazing. That's a great story. And talking about the Olympic birds, you and Matteo Rizzo won the two birds for the Olympics. So how did you feel about that?
Yeah, we were really happy because it was like the goal also of these worlds to have like two spots in Italy that for a long time it wasn't anymore,
Yeah.
and we're so happy for these two spots for the Olympic Games.
Actually, I interviewed Nicole de la Monica and Matteo a few weeks ago, and actually, we were talking about the Italian team right now. You have a very strong team now. It's amazing.
Yes, also at the World Team Trophy, with everything that happened, that Matteo tested
I
positive,
know
and yes, that was really, we get like the fourth place. It was like a
it was
really
good.
good
It was a great place
Italy.
for Italy. Yes, totally. I mean, it's amazing.
We
The
have,
team is really strong right now, and I think that the World Team Trophy was like a practice for the Olympics. And now you just
yes,
have to be stronger because now you have like the opportunity, you know?
yes, yes, yes.
So it's great.
That
I
will be
mean,
awesome.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, totally, totally. I mean, Italy is growing so much in this sport, and it's so nice to watch. I mean, Italy has always had great skaters, like in general, but maybe in some year you had dance, and some year you had Carolina Kostner, but now it's like you have like the whole team, and that's amazing to watch.
Yes,
So
we
it's
are really
great.
happy about that.
Yeah, of course. And now, of course, we know that the Olympic season is starting now. It's like this year from now to December is like really important what you do. So, what's the
Yeah.
goal? What are you planning to do? What things do you need to improve to, to be better for the Olympics? So, what's like the whole plan?
And my first competition gonna be the Lombardia Trophy. That is in September. That I will. That yeah, it's in Milano in Italy, and I will challenge more myself because I was always scared to put two quads in a short program.
Mm,
But really the season is to have these two quads for competing really with the high level,
yes.
and I want also to show that my skating got much better,
Mm,
and that um, also my spin I improved on it, but the thing that I want really to show is that I really work on my skating skills
mm.
and um, more on the movements also, and to show that I'm also a good skater. Yes.
That's great. So, how many hours a day are you training right now in the off season?
Uh, Now I came from the vacation like 2 weeks ago, and now I'm in Pralognan. I'm skating 5 hours a day. We are doing one skating skill session with Benoit.
Hmm.
Then we have like one technique session with Sergei Rozanov and also Selina Turenko.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have session that is really difficult because we are really high. It's like 1,400 meters, but it helps us for having the programs much more better when we come like back in Enya to train. And yeah, then we have also dance sessions and gym sessions.
Wow, so it's a lot of work right now. But it's amazing that you have like everything really clear. And it's interesting to hear what skaters think they need to improve to be better. So I think the plan is like perfectly planned. So I think everything is going to be great. So we have a couple of questions from the audience. Someone is asking, who is your idol? in figure skating?
My idol is Jason Brown.
Oh,
I really love how he's skating, and I try to watch so many videos of him and try to like imitate him also on the movements because I really love how he skates.
oh,
But he's like best friend. I really like how he skates and his jump.
yeah, he's great. Actually, he's great, and he's so artistic also. So I kind of understand why you admire him. And like from back in the days, from when you were younger, who did you admire?
I was younger. I always admire Patrick Chan
Nice, yeah.
because yes, because his skating skills was like so good. He was like so fast. Really, that's what I loved when I was a kid, going fast, and also the jumps were like amazing.
Oh yeah, and he was so smooth, fast but smooth, and so artistic and so perfect. Yes, I totally agree. And actually, it was pretty sad when he retired.
Yeah, that was really sad.
But well, that's life. And someone else is asking, can we know about your new programs? Is it a secret?
I them soon, but how I said before, they're gonna be in short programs, something really classic. I will do again classic music, and in the free program, they're gonna be again a story,
Mm.
and something about the a music that is really really popular, and many people like know this music, and I can't really wait to perform it.
Nice. So you said your first competition is in where? Bratislava?
It's coffee.
Oh yes. So we have to wait and see. But you should do like a sneak peek on your Instagram, so without music maybe or something, just so we
That,
can, fulfill our curiosity.
that announce them soon. I have only to find a good picture and everything, and I will announce them.
Yes, please. We are so excited to see that. And guys, everybody follow him on his Instagram. He has great pictures, great videos, and everything right there. There. That's amazing. We don't have more questions from the audience, but I wanted to tell you I wish you the best of luck on this next season. I mean, it's so exciting to talk to all my figure skating idols before Olympics because it's so nice to hear this energy you have, the excitement of going into the new
Yes,
season, with this energy recharged. So I wish you the best of luck. I mean, you have been growing so much, like I said before, and it's so great to see you growing in the sport and improving every year, every season. And now I think that with this positivity you have right now and this amazing energy, you will do amazing in the Olympics. So the best of luck.
thanks so much. Thank you very much.
No,
I
and
will work.
thank you for doing this interview. And thank you, everybody who joined us. So please remember, follow Danielle and also follow me on my social media so you can see all the interviews, all the content I'm uploading. If you want to write to me or whatever, just write on Instagram. I always answer everything. Subscribe to my channel, guys. I have been doing amazing interviews and I will be having more. And remember, we have Tokyo Olympics next week, so exciting things are coming. Daniel, thank you
Yes.
so much. Keep training
Uh,
hard, and I will be watching you on your Instagram to see what we learn about your new
yes.
programs and everything, and cheering you
Yes.
up for the next competitions.
Okay. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for the
Thank
interview.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Bye bye. Have a great day. Adios a todos.